Action! Oh, jeez.
Can we start again, please?
Yeah, you can go.
Morning, everyone. My name's Lee, and I'm the Senior Project Manager of Greenwood Construction Limited. On my team, I have Danny, Project Manager. I have Dave, Site Manager. Gary, Health and Safety Officer. Sam, Assistant Site Manager. Dan, our Administrator. And Ben, our Site Foreman. Okay, today, basically what it is, can I take a moment to thank Tony Roy Holdings and Associates for commissioning this project today for us to be here and this new build. And basically what it is, as you are aware, we have been working closely with the designers, Brady and Company, to achieve what we're achieving today. So for the benefit of the other associates who haven't been involved in the principal designs, what we're going to do is going to go into a little bit more detail about a build, which you wouldn't normally do on a pre-construction phase plan. So what I'd like to do is hand you over now to my project manager, Danny, who will fill you in the details of the build. Thank you.
Thank you, Lee. My name is Daniel, and I'm the project manager. So I'm just going to touch base briefly on what we're going to be building. Then I should be passing you on to David, who's our site manager, who's going to run through site layout. Phase 1 of this build is to construct 6 eco-friendly units on the proposed street of Bramley Close. They will be constructed using SIP, or structural insulated panel. If anybody's unfamiliar with SIP, it is basically a prefab section of 18mm OSB glued to either side of 150mm Celotex, either or polyurethane board. Some great advantages of building properties using this method are it is a lot cheaper than traditional brick and block, and in most cases it can cut build time by half. Also, using the SIP method, airtightness of the property is high, so couple that with solar panels, solar pipes, ground source heat pumps, Ecologic roof tiles, rainwater harvesting, which will equate to around 30% of the total water intake, and triple glazed units, and finally an e-car charging point. We can create these self-sufficient A-rated eco homes, which will be finished in a white K-rend and cedar cladding. If you have any questions, then please feel free to ask them at the end. I'm now going to pass you over to David, who is going to run through the site layout.
Thank you, Dan. Thanks for appointing us, guys. My name's Dave, and I'm the site manager for Greenwood Construction. My role is to manage and execute the project on time, on budget and safely. In the next few minutes I'll be going through the layout of the site and how the site will be set up and organised. So on the board there is the existing, the proposed plan as without the furnishings, and on the right is after we've set the site up. So the properties to the rear are phase 1, which we'll be undertaking. The properties down here is phase 2 and they're phase 3. So as we haven't completed any work here, we'll be using all of this space to set the site up. So as you can see, overall the site has got a perimeter fence here marked in blue all the way around. So it starts here at the junction of School Road and Bramley Road, and here to extend the depth of the site up to here, go northwards up here, back towards School Road down here, and then back to the junction. The main site entrance and exit points are here and here, so that would be the entrance and this the exit. And we will have gated security with a manned security here. After the perimeter has been secured, the temporary road is going to be formed in here, around here and there in a one-way system. This will be formed using Type 1 MOT due to the lower dust content to avoid issues related to dust. This helps to conform with CDM Regulation 27, Organisation of Site Traffic. The road, as said before, will be formed as a one-way system. 5 mile an hour speed restrictions will be enforced. And the temporary road starting at the site entrance, as said, right the way around here. As you can see, on entrance we have a car park on the right hand side there, so this will have a smoking shelter next to it. Anybody wants to enter the site must park there and register at the offices. As you can see along here, we've got some blue outlines. These represent various site cabins. The first one here is a canteen. So this will provide the welfare facilities and an area where inductions will be taken. The inductions will be taken by myself, Sam or Ben, and they will include matters such as health and safety standards, site safety method statements, what we expect in terms of risk of cosh, accidents reporting and whatnot, the mandatory site attendance signing in, fire precautions, where the relevant firefighting equipment is, and who's allowed to use that, what we expect in terms of housekeeping, where the first aid points are, smoking positions, what we expect in terms of PPE, where the welfare facilities are, what we expect from using tower scaffolds, and a little brief on asbestos. Not that there'll be any asbestos because this is Greenbelt site. So, adjacent to the canteen we will have a drying facility that will have a WC block further up here. That will include facilities for both male and female use. Further along we've got the site office here. We've centrally located this. It's simply because it's easy to monitor the entrance of the site and monitor the build. Further along here is cosh storage. So that has been where all the hazardous items, and this is a diesel Bowser located right here in the cul-de-sac, simply to allow for easy access for dumpers and excavators and whatnot to use. Over to the north side of the site, the mortar silos will be located here, and further down we'll have waste facilities here with a minimum of 4 skips to meet the requirements of the Environmental Protection Act. A little further down we'll have a large storage compound here where people will be able to use the one-way system, enter into the storage facility, collect whatever materials they require, and then exit using this slip road to obey the one-way system. Before vehicles exit the site, they are expected to be wheel washed in this location here. Before continuing onto signage, I will point out that there was a requirement from planning to protect this area here. So we've got another 6-foot Harris fence right around there, so that meets the requirements of the Environmental Agency. So on to signage. So site signage is required under several parts of the CDM regulations. Each emergency exit route and exit point will be clearly signed in accordance with Regulation 31. All fire points will be indicated as Regulation 32. So what we've got here, that's a 5 point, a 5 point, 5 point, 5 point. There's 5 on site in total, and the main fire assembly point is adjacent to the smoking shelter. This will also be clearly signed. So around the perimeter will be danger signs every 2 metres and 2 site safety signs each side of the site entrance to ensure visitors and operatives are aware of the PPE requirements and site behaviour. It will also contain a contact detail for any need to contact anybody in emergency. This again is required on all construction sites. There will be signs directing patrons to the first aid point, which is located within the site office area, and no smoking signs will be